Do you want to say hi to the people, or are you gonna keep jumping on me? Do you want to say hi? Do you want to say hi? Look, they're right there. So there's no easy way to say this. But I'm done. Not done with YouTube. I'm just done wrestling. So it's kind of tough, man. Saying goodbye to a sport that I've done for 10 years. Like, I honestly didn't think how tough it was gonna be on me. It's just weird. It's surreal. Like, I always wondered what it would be like being on the other side of a sport in college. It's strangely dull. Like, I have nothing to do with my time. If I'm not working, I'm not in class, I just have nothing. It's so odd. It's weird. Like, I don't like it. Instead, I'm going to dedicate the time to making more YouTube videos. So hopefully we can start going consistent on this channel. I also am probably going to upload more videos on my second channel, because that's a more broad channel. It's about things I'm talking about, you know, maybe even some occasional streaming highlights, or whatever other videos I make, and those all go on the second channel. Some short films, make those on the second channel. As far as the main channel goes, this one right here, the only thing I have planned for this is the documentary, which is still in the works, by the way. I have parts 1 through 4 done and uploaded and ready to be released. I have to work on parts 4 through 8, or 5 through 8, and then after that, I'll release it all. And I don't know if I'll do a week long. I might do a week-long series, or I might do it a day on, a day off, a day on, a day off. I have to decide how I want to release these. I didn't think I was going to cry. I broke down, dude. Like, I couldn't even control it. It just kept coming out every time I pause. Let's delete that last. I just couldn't help it, bro. Like, it's been an emotional roller coaster the last decade of my life. I know that makes me sound old, but it has been. So much was built up into this season. I wanted to go 41. I came into the season at 179. Failed certification for the first time in my life. Tore my meniscus. First major injury I ever had. Happened in my senior year. Wrestled 41 a couple times this year, but I never really found a home at a weight class. I never really got to wrestle at one weight class, except for 133 my freshman year. That was the only one I ever actually stayed at for a full year. Maybe if I would have stayed a 33 pounder, I would have found some more success, but I just didn't feel like my body was taking too kindly to the cut, so I had to go up. Those scraps that I had with these guys on this team and in my old school, like, I wouldn't trade those moments for anything, and in high school either. And watching the young guys in high school come up, grow up, and be state champs and state qualifiers, state placers, like this, it's so crazy, because I remember seeing these kids when they were younger, and now they're older, and now they're doing big things, and now I'm done. It's so weird being on the other side of it, dude. Like, so proud of those guys, man. Like, they're probably going to be better wrestlers than I ever was, because, I mean, like I say, at the end of the day, I didn't start a YouTube channel because I thought I'd be good at it. I didn't start a YouTube channel because I thought I'd be a national champ one day, or a Jordan Burroughs. I started a channel because I like making videos. So that's what I'm going to get back to. Making videos. That's what I'm going to pour my heart into now that I'm done wrestling. I love that sport, man. Like, you could ask anybody. I try to give 100% to that sport every time I was in practice or stepped on the mat for competition. I never cheated the sport. I never cheated the game. But you know what? Sometimes it's just not enough. I was a one-time state qualifier at a Class 2 school in Missouri, and I was able to become a starter for 4 years. I was able to beat some pretty good competition and be able to hang around with some really good guys, you know? Guys that have aspirations to make the national tournament. Guys that have aspirations to become national qualifiers and All-Americans. And I was able to hang in there with some of those guys. Compete tough. Challenge them, you know? I never would have imagined that this small-town kid that grew up so many years ago would be able to do something like that. So it's just crazy to me that I was actually given the opportunity by God himself to chase these dreams. A lot of guys, you know, that make YouTube videos about wrestling, they're usually like 10 times better than I am. Like, they're probably ranked. Chris Kelly, Caden Henschel, I think his name is like Z-Dub, or I don't know, Z-Dub, I think that's his name. You know, these are guys that are good. They've been wrestling for longer than I have, you know. They're all probably better content creators in this field than I ever was. But, you know, just having something to chase after just kept me involved and kept me wanting to up my content level and up my production. But I always fell short because of something external, something that was out of my control. And I just didn't have the same means to pump out the videos like these guys did. Now I have the time. So whether if it's wrestling or whatever else I decide to make, I hope you guys are willing to give me a chance. Because I don't know what life has in store for me. But the one thing I will say is I'm ready to find out.